You've done this before. If you're so smart, why can't you write your way out of this one? Honestly, sometimes fiction is so much cleaner than reality.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for You Season 5's wildest, most jaw-dropping scenes. Spoilers ahead for Seasons 1 through 5.
The whole internet is watching. Okay.
Number 10, Joe's secret writing.
Joe.
So you're writing about killing Uncle Bob?
In the first episode of You Season 5, Joe Goldberg admits he hasn't killed anyone in 3 years. His murder hiatus comes to an end when Kate's Uncle Bob conspires to destroy her reputation and force her to step down as CEO of Lockwood Corp.
So what do we do?
I know what we promised. I know how hard you've worked to stay good.
But
if this gets out, what we did in London, I mean, it's our survival.
Joe suggests taking him out before he can expose Kate's past mistakes, but she's not on board. Later, we think Joe kidnapped Bob anyway and plans to kill him. As Kate discovers, Joe is just writing about who and how he wants to kill to calm his dark urges. She's repulsed by his desire to kill. However, Buffalo Bob proves to be relentless and cruel.
You've lost the plot. You used to value my opinion.
In the end, Kate lets Joe murder him.
you're not done. You have to finish this story. An email to all interested parties from Buffalo Bob Kane confessing he was a man with demons who made up a lie about Kate, regretted it, and retracted it.
Number 9, Henry's violence.
Oh, why is Henry talking to a cop?
Because Henry is a monster.
Reagan, oh my God, what happened?
He broke my daughter's nose.
When Joe receives a call about Henry getting into trouble at school, he's understandably concerned. Like any parent, he doesn't believe his son would hurt anyone. But he learns that Henry punched Gretchen Jacobs, his step-cousin, for calling his mother a murderer.
Henry, I'm sorry that she said that to you.
Is it true, what Gretchen said?
Here's the conversation you've been dreading for years. Honesty is the best policy, but you two were once a kid who was introduced to the concept of murder too soon.
Being the offspring of 2 violent people and having an unstable home life for the first 3 years, maybe it wouldn't be too far-fetched for him to develop early signs of aggression. At dinner, Henry overhears Gretchen's mom Reagan, Kate's sister, threatening to ruin their lives and throws a butter knife at her. Joe may be shocked by his actions, but still defends him, saying Henry is trying to protect his family. Sound familiar?
When I feel protective.
What are you fighting to protect?
My family.
Why specifically family?
Because that's what you do.
Number 8, kidnapping the wrong twin.
It's been ages since you put a monster in this cage, since you heard its screams and silenced them for good.
You is a drama thriller with heavy themes. It's also darkly funny, mainly because Joe Goldberg is a judgmental introvert who says what we're thinking, sometimes. Seeing him fail is pretty hilarious too. In Season 5, we meet Kate's paternal half-siblings, twin sisters Reagan and Maddie, both played by Anna Camp. Reagan is as ambitious as she is ruthless, making it her mission to take Kate down. Despite the animosity, Kate doesn't want her sister to die, but Joe decides to kidnap her, or so he thinks.
Maddie, you caged the wrong twin.
In a classic sitcom twist, he actually grabbed Maddie, who, to be fair, was hooking up with Reagan's husband Harrison while dressed like her. He's also surprised that this isn't Maddie's first time being kidnapped.
He hated the whole abduction racket. He really wanted to get out of it, but didn't know how.
Number 7, Maddie kills her sister.
You were right. The one person in the whole world who was supposed to respect me. She respected me the least.
On his second attempt, Joe does capture Reagan, but not without an unexpected struggle. Basically Peach Salinger all over again. He puts her in the glass cage with her sister. When she regains consciousness, their reunion isn't a happy one.
You know, even sleeping with Harrison, that was a pathetic attempt to be me. You know what? At least I love him. Which is more than I can say for you.
Reagan knows about Maddie and Harrison's affair, though we learn that Maddie loved him first. Maddie was also a surrogate for the couple and risked her life giving birth to Gretchen. Reagan is as venomous as ever, relishing in making her twin sister feel less than, showing just how little she values her life.
You have been in here a week and nobody's missed you. That's because you are expendable, Maddie. The lesser twin. The spare.
Off-screen, Maddie uses her insulin to kill Reagan. Sticking to Joe's questionable plan, she impersonates Reagan. Literally haunted by what she did, Maddie goes into a downward spiral. Number 6, Kate gets Nadia out of prison.
What I want is to get you out of here. Which I believe I'm in a position to do. Because I helped put you in here. We're gonna take Joe Goldberg down.
Season 4 had a few shocking reveals, but the one that really stuck with us was watching Joe frame Nadia for murder. The Darcy college student had her whole life ahead of her, and he ruined it just so he could get his happily ever after. We hoped Nadia would return, and more importantly, get out of prison with a revenge plan. However, we didn't expect Kate, who helped put her there, to be the one to do it.
Your friends died. Starting with your boyfriend. Joe was just clearing a path for himself and you ate it all up.
I didn't know.
As she continues to uncover more of Joe's crimes, including being the Eat the Rich killer, Kate begins by making things right, starting with having Nadia released. Sadly, there are things she can't reverse, like Nadia's father passing away or Eddie's death.
I had dreams before I met you, Joe. I was going to be the first published author in my family. Eddie and I were supposed to have this tortured university love affair that could have turned into...
Number 5, character cameos.
Joe Goldberg is a serial killer. Candace Stone.
No,
Earliest
this is not
sex
happening.
we could find. We think Joe disappeared her.
After Bronte's friends expose Joe on social media, we get a series of familiar faces, beginning with Dottie Quinn, Love's mother.
Love and 40 are dead. Because of him, I haven't seen my grandson Henry in years. He made everyone think I was the crazy one when, no, he's the crazy one.
Madre Linda residents Sherry and Carrie don't defend Joe, but their beef is with his late wife. As in the trailer, Beck's friend Annika Atwater comes forward, accusing him of killing Peach.
That psycho absolutely killed my best friend Peach. He hated her.
Oh, Peach was self-defense, and I don't even remember your name.
Paco has nice things to say about his former friend, including how he helped with his abusive stepfather Ron, which doesn't help Joe's case. Former Mooney's employee Ethan Russell chimes in with a somewhat neutral stance.
I used to work with Joe. I always found him to be a good dude.
Thank you, Ethan. Tell them.
But I make it a practice of believing the victims. I can't prove that the basement of Mooney's was haunted, even though it 100% was.
Lady Phoebe and Will Bettelheim make longer appearances in other episodes. While we didn't see all the characters we wanted to, like Ellie, Theo, and Joe's half-brother, it's still exciting that we got this many. Number 4, Marienne returns.
Does Marienne Bellamy ever haunt you?
How could you? Marienne.
I know you tried to kill her.
I didn't. Wait. Tried.
Another character we hoped would make a return was Marienne Bellamy, one of the few U survivors who escaped the glass cage with her life. Joe, delusional as ever, is happy to see her alive.
You should have killed me better, Joe.
But as she spits facts about how much he hurt and dehumanized her, he firmly believes he's a savior because he helped her get custody of her daughter by killing Juliet's father, Ryan. Marienne also deserves credit for getting through to Bronte, who was still caught up in Joe until she heard some hard truths about another woman who believed Joe's lies. In the finale's happy ending montage, we see that Kate's working with emerging artists again, including Marienne, who finally feels safe enough to display her work.
Returning to her first love, art. Championing the work of an artist who holds a special place in her heart. With Joe behind bars, Marienne Bellamy stopped fearing exposure. The world sees her talent, loves her.
Number 3, the truth about Bronte.
We wanted to expose him for who he really was.
That being?
A killer.
Ahead of season 5, it was announced that Joe would have a new U to obsess over named Bronte. Going by that very likely fake name, fans theorized she could be just another hallucination, or maybe someone undercover. Bronte, real name Louise Flannery, was in fact real, but also catfishing Joe.
We wanted justice for Guinevere Beck.
Did you know her?
You have this way of digging into your character's psyches.
A flashback shows she was friends with Guinevere Beck and teamed up with fellow internet sleuths Dominique, Phoenix, and Clayton to take Joe down. While they didn't like her decision to go rogue and make him fall for her, they still caught him.
Bronte, we need to leave right now.
We got him, Louise.
Got me.
Unfortunately, Clayton got aggressive with Bronte/Louise and Joe killed him. Come to find out, he was the son of Dr. Nicky, the man Joe framed for Beck's murder.
Then we met Clayton. His dad's getting screwed over as we speak.
Who's your dad?
Nick and Javine.
Dr. Nicky.
Oh my God.
Number 2, Henry fulfills love's prophecy.
Henry, are you there?
Dad?
Hey, Bob.
Whether or not Joe is capable of real love and not infatuation has been an ongoing question in the series. The only real examples are probably his mother, even after she abandoned him, and of course his only son.
No matter what anybody says about you or about me, I need you to know that I love you.
Joe managed to keep his dark side from Henry for years, but this season's events exposed the truth.
What did you do to Mommy?
What? What?
Nothing, Bob.
At first, Henry hears about his dad from his stepmother Kate, who tells him just enough to know that he did something bad. Then he sees Joe with a knife and later learns that he killed his biological mother. On a call facilitated by Will, he finally says what Joe's been dreading.
You lied.
What are you saying?
It was you. You're the monster.
Just as Love said with her last breath, Henry knows his dad is a monster. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Kate fights back. Joe clearly underestimated his wife's strength.
I'm the monster!
I will fight this!
With what money? What lawyers? Everything you have came from me. No!
Joe's live stream breakdown. Thousands watch an accused serial killer weep after trauma dumping.
Tissue break, y'all. We'll be back in 5.
Do you have any? Okay. Joe? Joe, hey. Hey. Did you not listen to a single word that I said?
Low blow. We usually love Joe's savage reads, but this cut deep.
Hey, my conscience is clean. If we're being honest, you have killed way more people. I have never killed any children.
Hidden key. Somehow, Joe knew he'd end up in his own cage. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, the end of Joe Goldberg.
And the biggest question of all.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
How do I give you the ending you deserve?
For years, you fans have theorized and debated the ultimate fate of Joe Goldberg. Would he turn himself in, get caught, be killed by one of his victims, or get away with it? Kate was determined to stop him and almost died in the process. Bronte takes on the responsibility of finally stopping Joe on her own, risking her life in a long and brutal fight that ends with him wounded in handcuffs. Although he's killed at least 18 people, not counting Season 5 casualties, Joe is convicted of first-degree murder for killing Beck, Benji, Peach, and Love.
After his conviction for the murders of Love Quinn and Guinevere Beck, allegations snowballed, turned into more convictions. One thing's clear, Joe Goldberg will never be free again.
He'd rather die than go to prison, making his sentence of life without parole all the more fitting. Now he's the one in a cage.
So, in the end, my punishment is even worse than I imagined.
Do you think Joe Goldberg got what he deserved? What moment shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below.
Our brother-in-law is Ted f***ing Bundy.